Hi everyone, my name is Paul. I own Renu Water Center. We're doing a series of videos to give you an indication of what we do, what we're here for, and what we can do for our customers. So on to a different, another level of water treatments in disinfection. So we talked about bacteria in terms of coliform, E. coli, and other microorganisms. So most people think of only removing the bacteria, but what if there's hardness, iron, or manganese present? So one important thing, as I alluded to earlier, was pre-treatment before the UV system. So it's very important to consider. So be careful of a lot of knockoffs when it comes to the disinfection systems or UV systems. They may have not been fully tested for performance, and those systems, quite often their bulbs will not function quite right, get enough intensity to actually kill the bacteria. So we use Vicqua as the original inventor of the ultraviolet disinfection system. It's the largest manufacturer in the world. Check them out, and also they have some really good videos on both microorganisms, bacteria, cysts, and viruses. So it gives you some indication of what is in water and how the ultraviolet light system can remove that. Done. Okay, another example in terms of what can go wrong when people are trying to implement their own solutions. Not to say that they can't, because they do, and they quite often do a good job. But there's things that can slip through the cracks that they're not aware of that we can help them with. And so people will test for their hardness, but they didn't test for uranium and arsenic. They put in a standard softener, so they find out down the road by a test that they actually have arsenic or uranium in their water. And so they find out, well, what's the solution to that? Well, the solution is the same thing. It's a softener, but it's a different type of softener. So taking a couple steps backwards, if you determined that there was arsenic or uranium in the water, you can do a mixed bed system. And so you can deal with the hard water and a bit of iron, manganese, uranium, arsenic all in one system. So it enables a simpler system and a lot less money paying for two systems. And so the other bonus is, again, that I mentioned earlier, that softeners can remove a small amount of iron and manganese, but if the iron is high, then again you need a pre-treatment system before to remove the iron, and that system will protect the media, so the softener media can last a long time, and there's usually a lifespan of at least 10 to 15 years on softener media. Alright, thank you very much for listening. Just a couple comments. It's definitely worth it to have an experienced water treatment technician to cover all the bases, and I just also want to say that we're here for customers, and any solution that we put in, it's always 100% guaranteed or your money back. Thank you for listening.